was
Alrighty.
exhausting.
Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you. Intro song done. Unmute and undeafen on Discord done. And transition on OBS done. Alrighty. We're back. 2 weeks out, but we're back with another episode of the Neon Podcast. 100 episode. Woo! I know. Yay. Woo. Episode 106. Here we are. You know, still breaking records with every episode because honestly didn't think I was gonna make it to this number still. But another Tuesday episode because this is what fits my guest schedule. And yes, if you don't know me, hi, welcome to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, hi, welcome back. But yeah, and speaking of guests, you know, because I'm the king of segues, by the way. Joining me today, I have one returning guest and one new guest on today's podcast. First, I guess we'll introduce the returning guest. This is like what, maybe like your 4th or 5th episode now, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, introducing the return of SinnaBunz.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, oh, owa, you know.
Ew. Woo.
Woo, woo, ooh, woo. Oh God. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. It's a Tuesday. I had free food. It's a good day. It's an all right day. All right.
Great day to me, boy.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what happened that you were a little late? Ooh, Booty Train. Welcome back to the light show. 11 months. Holy.
Do you want the honest answer or the
What's a dishonest answer?
or the boss answer? Like,
Oh, can we hear both?
Yeah, can we hear both? Give me the not as the more the boss answer. Give me the boss answer.
so on my way here, something came up that was unavoidable, so I had to deal with those issues prior to coming. So that's why I'm a little late. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You gotta keep it short and sweet. I'm not gonna be some medical. I'm just kidding. Not medical issues. I had to eat, sir. Sorry.
Oh God.
I had to
You
get my
guys
pineapple.
elongate it.
I had to get my pineapple and tahini, and I was like, oh shoot, it's time.
You know, I say this to all my guests. You are not the only person, and I guarantee you there have been multiple. I can count on more than one hand, right? How many people have told me that they were late because they were eating dinner, or they were like they lost track of time because they were eating dinner because they were enjoying their food so much.
I think I'm probably the only people. I count for the people.
No. You're one of
late
at
every
least
time.
you're one of at least 6, right? You're one of at least
I'm
6.
6 of 6, bro.
Oh my God, no! It literally happened
Four times
like
she's been on the podcast.
it's literally happened like 2 episodes ago. Not last
I'm so
episode,
sorry.
but 2 episodes
I'm eating pineapple again.
with tahini. I mean, like, but I'm gonna tell you this: you can eat on podcast as long you can mute if you think you're gonna be noisy, or you don't have to mute as long as it's not like super loud and crunchy like chips or like something deep fried. Okay, because like I don't think pineapple and tahini is very loud, so
Juicy.
Ew, and then she talks, and then you just hear like the water.
Mm-hmm.
No.
so
SMR.
Yeah, it's mukbang.
I mean, sure, that's also like an option. You could do that, and then like, but remember, like you know this on my podcast. If you're on the podcast, you are liable to get roasted by me or anyone else in chat. So if you're making like lip smacking pineapple noises in here, I'm allowing you to do that, but there will be consequences.
Yokai.
Yokai? Okay, cool. What's up, G-Force? Showing Discord circles. I would, but they don't have like their actual usernames on, or their actual names on, so maybe not this, maybe next time. Thank you though. Okay, well, welcome back, Cinna. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And are you still eating pineapple, or did you eat all of it?
I'm still eating, sir.
See, you're fine anyways. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, and to introduce the new guest, it's one of my good friends from high school, in fact. Would you like to introduce yourself, or shall I?
I would like you to introduce.
Keep it a secret.
Keep it a secret, but can you do a grand introduction, please?
No, I'm gonna do the exact opposite. I'm gonna like
Oh
shit
my
talk you.
God. Oh my God. Everyone's a little bitch at Disneyland. I just want to let you know.
See what
Yeah, I
happens?
know.
See what happens? See what I have to deal with? I didn't even introduce her yet.
Oh, sorry. Here.
Yeah, damn, I didn't even say anything. I didn't even slander you yet. I literally said I'm just gonna shit talk you, and then look what
Hi, I'm
happened.
Christina.
I didn't say shit, dude. Look what happened. Look what happened.
Listen, it's more of like a I know you so long, and I have to initiate it before you start it. You know?
Yeah, I'm an instigator, but that one wasn't even instigated. That one was just okay. It was half instigated, but like it's not like I did it directly. Just like damn. But yeah, I'll introduce you. I'll introduce you. The lovely lady on the left of the screen holding I assume is an alcoholic beverage of some sort in the photo.
What?
What is that? Is that a beer? Not a
Oh,
pina
I think
colada,
this
what is
is
it?
like a
Mojito?
I don't even remember. I guess it wasn't a mojito.
A mojito, a mint julep, something?
It was a mojito.
Is it actually was a mojito?
I honestly don't remember that day at all. So
Maybe it was a little stronger than a mojito.
it was like at 11, and I had that drink, and the rest was history.
It was one drink, and then she could
One drink, and then I cried and I passed out, and I woke up and like, what?
Oh my gosh. Well, to introduce one of my best friends, quote unquote best friends, from high school, Christina. I've known her since sophomore year of high school. Yeah, sophomore year. So that's been 11 years now.
Much exposing our age, huh?
I mean, people know how old I am, so generally speaking, people know how old I am. Sorry. She's I don't know how old she is.
Just 21, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
read the room.
Yeah, she's old enough to get an alcoholic beverage and pass out. Okay, that's exactly what's happening.
Wow. That was the longest introduction.
Look, dude, my introductions are not short and simple. My introductions always have to be with like a caveat of me like either roasting you or there's a story involved, especially if I know you personally. So that's just how it is though. It's just how it be here.
If you didn't know me, you would have been so much nicer to me.
I mean, to be fair, if I didn't know you as well, you probably wouldn't be on the podcast.
True. No, I'll like force my way in.
That's not how it works here. We don't do that here.
Do like any of the people in your chat, do they ever like message you and like, hey, I don't know each other, but like I would love to be in your podcast.
That has never happened. No.
Oh, well then.
Make it happen.
My podcast is not that popular for people to warrant, and I don't even think it's that good. I think it's funny, but I don't think it's that good for people to warrant to being on it. So, but yeah, yeah. Okay, since this question has been brought up by GeForce in my chat, and you talked about having one drink, crying, and then passing out, right? I guess we're doing this. What is? Do you guys have one of your worst drunk stories? Whether you remember it or you were so drunk that you don't remember it, but you heard it from an outside party.
Oh man.
Do you have a story? Do either of you have a story like that?
I don't really go out and drink, but then I guess one thing I will say about myself is that I overexpose myself when I'm drunk, and I'm fast, like physically, like I just run around and like
You're drunk?
Yeah.
Okay,
drunk.
so you're like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Yeah,
But what does that mean of expose?
fucking Olympian.
How does that code relate to you exposing yourself?
I guess with the things I say, uh, whatever. I don't really care if I. Okay, so I guess this was at my 21st birthday, and
I
it was
mean,
like a family party.
let me also disclose this. I'm not forcing you to tell the story. If you feel comfortable telling the story, you
No,
can.
no, I'm comfortable. I don't really. It's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
But
Go ahead. And
I
G
guess
first.
the
Yes, it was a
most
different girl. Okay.
the most embarrassing thing I did was the thing I said. And I don't know who was around, but all my cousins and my friends told me that I said this, and I was like, quote unquote, apparently I said I I've taken so much Plan B that I'm like eating candy. I'm like,
Oh
dude,
my
I don't know who the
god.
fuck I said that to, but I just know for a fact that like my dad was going upstairs here and there, like giving us more shots, and like my auntie was. I don't know who was around to say that, and I don't know what I said because I remember. Um, oh my god, there's a time where my dad did come upstairs, and I remember this a little bit, but I don't know what the fuck I said to him. Like, all I knew is that my boyfriend was in the other room and that he wasn't feeling well. And I was trying to convince my dad something like, he's a good guy, he's a good guy. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I don't. And then apparently, I don't know what else I said, but I don't know. I don't. It's really embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. Oh yeah, and then I told my whole family that I smoked weed like when I was blowing my candles. And they caught that all on video. I was like, guys, I'm sorry I smoked weed, but I have asthma, but I did it anyways. And then everyone was like, they're like, whoa! Like, they're like cheering me
Screaming,
on.
like cheering?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I can't believe I fucking said that because like I've never done that. And, like my parents knew I would never, or like they thought I would never try it. I've I've literally like, tried it like once that time, and I was like, I smoked weed.
Okay, so in when you watched back the video, right? Because you said obviously it was recorded and you watched it back. What did you say it in like an exciting, happy way, or did you sound like in
Exciting,
a regretful? Oh, okay. You were like, yeah, I smoke weed, and then blows up, proceeds to blow out the candles.
But I was saying sorry to everyone. I was like, I'm sorry.
But I'm so happy that I do. Oh my god. I feel like that one isn't as bad as the Plan B one though, honestly.
Yeah, the Plan B one was really inappropriate. Like
Like
that was, I don't know who she was.
yeah, that you wild. Like friggin' G-Force says in my chat, dude. Plan B like candy, dude, someone's living the life right now. Not
She's not eating pineapple right now. She's actually eating some more Plan B pills.
dude, it's not tahini, it's just crushed up Plan B pills.
Oh.
Pineapple.
An expensive pineapple.
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like it's like weed. Okay, yeah, sure, weed, whatever. It's fine. It's legal, whatever. Recreational. I can get that. But if you heard like someone, your friend or like your family member be like, I eat Plan B like it's candy. There's like so many levels to that, right? It's like one, like how often are you getting railed, right? You know? Right? Like how often are you, because it's like you don't take Plan B for no reason. It's called Plan B for a reason, right? Right. And then second of
I don't know
all,
that, Neuron.
what?
I don't know that. Some people like Des likes to just eat it.
Yeah, I just eat it for fun, dude.
No,
Come
but
on.
like you don't, no one like walks up to you.
Getting railed.
Yeah, no one walks up to you at like a rave and like, you know, it's like ecstasy. It's like, hey, you want some Plan B? What the
No, I would appreciate
no?
that.
Same. I would appreciate it too. It's so expensive.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a homegirl right there.
Okay, but all right, we'll get into that part a little later. But the point is, it's not like someone goes around and be like, "Oh yeah, this shit right here. You need to try some," right? Like no one's going around slinging
Yeah.
fucking Plan B. No one's. If you show me like an evidence or even like even a Key and Peele skit of someone slinging Plan B, dude, I'll even take it. I'll even take it as a skit, as a joke, because I know that shit ain't real. but no one I've never heard of someone like, going around. So I'm like, there's no way you're taking plan B for the sake of not taking it for its actual purpose is what I'm trying to say. Right. So that's my first point. My first point is one, you're taking that pipe, right? I'm gonna say it in as many ways as I want to because it's funny, right? So you're taking it, right? And not only that, there's no plan A, right? That means you're not using plan A. So that means there's no protection, there's no trap card being set. There's no what do they call it in Europe? No rubbers. Or whatever. Like, damn, dude, it's like, holy, okay, it's like, wow. Imagine you're like, I don't know, like, maybe I can understand why the one part you remember was talking to your dad. He's a good guy.
Oh God, it's a full circle, huh?
Yeah, it's like it makes sense now because he's trying not to kill your boyfriend, like you're lucky you better be paying for that plan B because sure as hell it's, fuck, I'd kill you, premarital child or whatever. I don't know.
Same.
Anyways, whatever.
God.
Fuck, dude. Well, we learned a lot in the last like 10 minutes about you.
No.
What's your I don't smoke weed, but what's your favorite? What is it, like indica?
I don't
Sativa?
smoke weed either. That was just the one time because I had asthma, and then the other times I took edibles, but it's not for me.
Wait, so you the way your story said, and you were like, I'm sorry, I smoke weed. You made it sound like you do it like
You
and
smoke a
often enough.
lot.
Yeah, the way you
I
said
only
it.
tried it because my parents didn't know. Like, they would never think that I would even try it because I have asthma. I was dying.
Okay, so literally what you're telling me, you did it one time and you were so drunk you had to atone for it on your birthday in front of
'Cause
everybody.
I'm guilty. I feel so bad.
Oh my god.
I confessed my sins that night, dude, on my 31st birthday.
Did it make you feel better?
No. I'm not that open of a person, or at least back then I wasn't. Like, no one knew my business. Like, none of my family members knew.
Yeah, okay, you know why you didn't feel better? It's because you
Why?
weren't telling your boy Jesus,
Yeah, I didn't go to church.
you didn't go, you confessed, but at the wrong place. You should have gone to
And the
church.
special guest today is a priest, actually, that we brought for you.
My
Thank
dear
you, guys.
sister in Christ, Desi.
Thank you,
Please
guys.
confess your sins right now.
Okay. When I was
Oh shit! This is just a self expose that I'm not even like asking these questions. I just asked for a drug story and I got like a whole new can of worms. Holy shit! Like this was not the answer I was expecting. I was expecting like standard, like yakking on in somewhere that you shouldn't have yacked or like said something. But it wasn't even like yours wasn't even an action. Yours was just verbal comments, which just opens up more things to talk about. I'm like, what the hell? What just happened? I mean,
I thought that was a pretty minor story, even, like.
I mean,
it's just
technically speaking, it's minor enough that you can forget about it. Like some people will forget that you said it. Like some people, I didn't say everyone, some people
Yeah,
be like,
so.
it's like, oh yeah, like other people were drunk and stuff like that. They might not remember, but the people who are sober are definitely gonna remember that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what haunts me a little, because I don't know who remembers what.
Dude,
Oh,
hey man, plan B is one hell of a drug. Am I right, guys?
They sponsor me.
Right, G-Force? Wait, is that what it's called, or is that like a brand? Is there a brand name for pills?
That's a good question.
I don't know, dude. I
Brand
am.
name.
Huh?
Plan B, one step.
I think that's the brand name.
Plan B is the brand name.
Yeah.
Okay. Sponsor us. First sponsor is SinnaBunz. Second sponsor, Plan B. For context, Christina, Desi here, her username is SinnaBunz, right? Because one of her favorite things in the world is SinnaBunz. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so she one day she wants to be sponsored and get free Cinnabon from them.
If it's not Plan B, it's SinnaBunz.
Plan B, literally the second choice sponsorship. I can imagine you doing like a stream. It's like, hey guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break because this stream is brought to you by Plan B. Oh my god.
SinnaBunz, it's the other thing. That's all I eat. Sorry guys, that's my diet. It's my secret.
Are you out of Cinnabon? Well, do I have a candy for you? So bad. All right, we'll come back to this. I'll come back to roasting you later. Oh, there's a food truck. Wow. Okay, good one, Spalding. Christina, do you have a pretty bad drunk story to tell?
I was over here listening to hers. I'm like eating my Sour Patch, listening to her Plan B story. Not as bad as hers, where I'm sharing everything, but it was at New York, and it was raining, and I was so drunk I didn't even I lost my umbrella first of all, and then I'm just like walking around, lost my friends in the rain, was soaked, and then got dragged into another bar somehow, and it was like a karaoke bar, and I got pulled up on stage like fully soaked, and I'm just like singing Mr. Brightside, crying with another stranger.
Wait, what? How does this escalate so quickly?
Oh, you're on. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. No, that's actually like a good story though.
No, I'm just like walking in the rain. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to my hotel room. I'll be fine. And then another stranger was walking in, and we like bonded at the fact that we're walking in like the pouring rain, no umbrella, and this is ridiculous. And we're like, let's grab a drink. Let's grab a quick drink really quick. And karaoke bar happened. We're like, yeah, let's sing a song. And we're just singing on stage, dancing, and we're just like crying together at this happy Mr. Brightside song.
Oh, okay. So, like, can you help me paint the picture a little bit more? So it's raining in New York. How late in the evening is this, roughly?
This was like 10 p.m.
What were you doing other than drinking before that happened?
What was I doing other than drinking?
Like what? Why were you out in New York drinking in the first place?
Well, I mean, how else would you make friends in New York by yourself, except at a bar?
Okay, look, I'm sure there's other forms, social platforms.
Honestly, I just needed a drink that day. It was a long day, so I went, and I'm like, okay, let's just. So I was like exploring the city by myself that day, into a bar for one drink.
One
Like,
drink, of course, one.
Too many drinks. And then Mr. Brightside, and then I ended up home. So
Okay, another question. When did you lose your umbrella in all this? Was this before you left the first bar, or
before I left the first bar, I
damn,
think I just walked out without the umbrella.
damn, damn, drunk Christina just didn't give a fuck about the rain.
No, I mean, I walked out. It wasn't raining yet. It was like raining throughout the whole day.
Oh, okay,
I had
okay.
the umbrella on me. And then when I walked out, it stopped raining. So I was like, well, no, I'm just gonna walk home. And then it started pouring, and I'm like, damn, where's my umbrella? What happened?
And then like how far was this like second bar relative to where you needed to get home?
It's like 10 minutes away.
Okay, that's understandable for like not wanting to walk in the rain. That's fine. Like probably assume heavy rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then you walked in. Did someone was like, "Hey, Mr. Brightside, come on up here."
So the person I walked in there with.
Oh, you walked in with somebody.
Yeah, because we were walking in the rain, we bonded over the fact that we didn't have an umbrella. We're like, should we go to a different bar? So we walked to a bar, and it was a karaoke bar. So
Wow, that's such a interesting life story. Yeah, that's a movie right there. Are you still in contact with this person?
I am still in contact with the person.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually such a good story. Was it just a one song and then you bounced and rain stopped, or?
For that one song, I don't remember anything, so I can't tell you anything.
After the song was finished, the song immediately ended, and I woke up in my bed the next day.
And I woke up, and then that was the day. That was
Damn.
the day I was like, I'm not drinking ever again.
Sure.
And the week after, I had another drink.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like, there's a lesson to be learned here, because I don't think there is a lesson to be learned. Because if anything, that was a positive experience. I mean, I don't know.
I
That's
don't
just a
recommend it.
cool
Don't
story,
do
though.
that.
Yeah, that is a good story.
Could be dangerous. Don't do it. I do it. You guys don't have to do it.
Yeah, like little Asian girl drenched in New York by herself.
Gosh.
Friggin' A. That's funny. And let's see. G-Force, to answer your question, you know of a lot of interesting and attractive ladies. How are you still single, Neon, staying wild and free? I don't know.
Ooh,
I don't know how to answer
single,
that question.
Ron?
Dude, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Okay. But
So next
Sigma
question.
mindset.
huh?
It's blushing over there. Do you sense it, Des?
No, I'm just
I
like,
said
dude,
Flustered.
don't
His nose is
worry
bleeding.
about it. Don't worry about it.
We'll tease him about it offline.
You guys can
know.
tease me. You guys can tease me about it on here, but on stream, for all I care.
You want to get teased that bad? By
No.
two diamonds.
Oh my
Jeez
god,
Louise.
dude.
Don't even give me permission to tease you on here, Neron.
Look, when it's roasting, right? I didn't say it's just me roasting everybody. This is a two-way roast. You can roast me back. It's just I have enough energy and enough presence in my own podcast and stream to roast anybody that I know. That's the difference. That's the difference. I assert my own dominance in my own realm.
Sigma mindset.
Yeah, Sigma mindset. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you can if you wish to. But just know, if you fire at me, I'm firing right back.
I'm so scared, Neron.
I'm shivering in my boots right now.
Shiver me timbers.
Oh my god.
Shaking.
Anyways, I don't know. I've told my drunk story like at least 2 to 3 times over like a few episodes, but my drunk story was at my friend's wedding in November. I was going through like a bunch of shit, and I was like, fuck it, this wedding, I get to see a bunch of my friends. It's an open bar. I even pre-gamed a little bit. And it was a good time. And I was like clearly I had had too many drinks, and I didn't drink like that for a long time, and I probably didn't know where my limit was after like, not drinking like that, and my alcohol tolerance probably went a lot lower. So, I was getting drunk. Next thing I know, we were at dinner, right? We're eating dinner, still chatting with everybody, having a good time. And then, there's a salad. I vaguely remember a salad. And then the next thing I know, right, was I have an arm over 2 of my friends. Then they're walking me back to my hotel room. Right? And what they're like, and what I told them was like, oh shit, are we going back to my room? They're like, yeah, man, I think you're done. I'm like, shit, fuck, sorry guys, I didn't mean to get this bad. They're like, it's cool, man, we understand. I'm like, cool. Blackout one more time. A couple minutes later, I'm back in my body, and I'm just like, they're laying me down in the bed, right, in the hotel room. I'm just like, I was like, hey man, it's like, and I'm like, oh shit, sorry guys. If you want to take the alcohol for an after party in the fridge, feel free to take it. And like, I'm thinking straight. Wake up the next morning, right? And I see like my clothes are on, like my dress clothes are on the floor. I'm in my PJs. I ask my friend, who's my roommate, one of my friends who took me back to the room, and I asked him, I was like, yo, who undressed me? Was it you guys? He went, no, you did it yourself. I'm like, wow, I did that? I'm impressed. I don't remember doing that, but I'm impressed.
Dang.
Right, so I'm like picking up my clothes off the floor, like, my pants, my dress shirt, and then in the breast pocket of my dress shirt, I was like, what is this? It's one of those photo booth photos where it's like 3 or 4 photos vertically, right in a strip. And I was like, what is this? It was like, oh, photos. When did this happen? He was like, oh, it was around like little after dinner. And I was like, oh, really? I don't remember taking this. He was like, you don't remember taking this, Neron? I went, yeah. It was your idea. I went, oh, shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was that drunk. Um, but yeah, and then I was just asking them a bunch of stories. I'm like, how bad was it? He was like, yeah, it was kind of, it was a little bad, but it's not as, relative to things that we've seen, it's not too bad. I went, okay, that's fine. I yacked somewhere along the way, but that was the first, and I don't want to say last, but that was definitely the first time I've ever blacked out in my life, where I have missing gaps in my memory from like the night before. The only time it's
Oh.
ever happened. So that's my one drunk story, and obviously it's my friend's wedding. They're like, dude, you look like you had a great time last night. I was like, I had a little too much fun.
Uh,
So yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I learned? Well, this was recent, but I didn't know you were like a affectionate drunk.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, I guess we'll talk about this too. Um, when I'm drunk, I'm actually a very happy drunk, right? I'm like Christina, you're talking about this before the podcast started. Um, the like my crackhead energy. My crackhead energy it obviously gets amplified when I'm drunk, but I'm a very happy drunk, and then I'm just loud. I'm a very loud. Like you could hear my
Are
shit from
you
across
sure?
the room. Like you think I'm loud now when I'm like heated about something. Imagine that just a little bit louder, except I'm drunk and half the shit is just yelling about yo, and just trying to get someone's attention. So yeah, it's I'm a very loud, happy drunk.
Oh.
So and like I'll talk like real shit with you. Like I've had some of the dumbest, well no, not dumbest. I've also had dumb conversations, but I've also had like philosophical talks when I'm drunk. Like you would feel like you'd have philosophical talks when you're high. I've never been high before, but um, like I talk real shit when I'm drunk, dude. I was having this whole ass conversation with my younger cousin about like, yo, you're still young. You need to like you need to like not give a shit about some people, like I was going off on my younger cousin about like living life and shit. So um
He probably asked you like a simple question. Does my avatar look good on Roblox? You
um,
fucking give him life advice.
okay, look, I said I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. I won't go full tangent of like
Kidding.
I'm like, hey, what do you think of like try and eat this pineapple? And I'm like, did you say pineapple? Back in my day, fucking pineapples weren't cheap. Like, no, I'm not some fucking like a person. Like, I'll talk about the actual topic, but like we'll get into real shit is what I'm talking about.
I know, I know.
Like, wait, Christina, you should know this. Like, you shouldn't. I feel like you shouldn't be surprised because when we went to Disneyland last time, we came out of the cantina. I was 3 drinks deep, and those were pretty strong drinks within like 30 minutes.
No, I know. That's why I brought it up.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize you were like that until we went to Disneyland. So, backstory, Des, we went to
Mhm.
Disneyland together as a catch up. We haven't like hung out with each other
Mm.
in a while. And I used to work at Disney, so I got him into Cantina, which is a bar. Um,
Mm.
he had he tried most of the drinks and then came out of it and he was like giggling at everything. He was like ha 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 ha, ha. And I'm like, you're on, kids around. Shh. He's like, I'm just so happy. This was like the best Disneyland day. And I'm like, yeah.
She got caught off guard. I'm like, damn. It's like, damn. This fool is loud, fucking yelling, getting people's
Because
attention.
thing is, we're already loud together without drinks. I didn't know how loud you were gonna be with drinks. So the whole day we're already yelling and like laughing, and then when he's drunk, it's like he's holding a microphone and he's like laughing into the microphone is what it's like the best description I could give.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like the best part is I feel like the funniest part of me is like if you know me, right? If you know me personally and then I get a couple drinks in me, then you'll see that different side, right? Like you'll see that drunk part unlocked. But the best part is if you know me personally and you see me and you know that I'm drunk is how hard I try to make it look like I'm not drunk. I think that's the best part because so funny story, another drunk story. When my old roommate from college came down and visited SoCal for like a week. We got dinner in Little Tokyo, and we ended up getting some sushi, and we were like, oh yeah, let's go treat ourselves a bit. We got a little bit of like the, I wouldn't say nicer sushi restaurant, but it's kind of nicer because it's, Little Tokyo, downtown LA, whatever. And then we were like, let's also get some alcohol. So we got some of the nicer sake that they had. And you're like, oh, this sake is pretty good. We got like 3 bottles of sake, or at least 2 bottles. It's 3, but I think somewhere along the lines, like I think I had 2 of us had a little bit more. It was me and my other friend. We had a little bit more than the other 2. And then we realized one friend, he was like, dude, he couldn't, like, for some reason he couldn't cleanly pick up the sushi anymore with his chopsticks. You're like, dude, you're fucking drunk, bro. And then obviously I could tell myself, I noticed and was self-aware enough to notice that I was getting louder. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting drunk, bro. It's hitting me. And then I'm like, but what was funnier, what deflected the attention off me being drunk was my other friend being more drunk than me. And then I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking blasted. He was like, look at Neuron, he's holding it together. I'm like, dude, I'm barely holding it together. I'm only quiet because he's funnier than I am right now. And then we walked out of the restaurant, walked around a Little Tokyo a little bit more, and I'm just like, bro, I give me a little bit time of a breather and let me drink more water before we head out, So
No.
yeah, it's they're like, dude, near me trying to hold it together around people, especially in public, is such a mental task for me. Because I'm like, all right, don't be animated, don't be moving around so much because it's gonna be really obvious. Because the one time I got up to go to the bathroom after all that alcohol, I was like, oh shit, yep, I'm drunk.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the one right there. That was the kicker.
yeah, that's feeling.
So,
That's funny.
but yeah, those are my stories. 2 most recent stories. I don't think I've gotten drunk as of late, nor do I drink too often. Are you guys like social drinkers though? Or do you just drink to drink?
I just drink to drink.
I'm a
Usually.
social drinker.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't like the taste of alcohol.
Really?
I hate the taste of alcohol.
You don't even have like a preferred drink of choice?
No. I mean, like, if I do go because I'm a social drinker and, like, if my friends are drinking, I'll drink. I'll, like, have a mojito or, like, a margarita.
Mm.
Oh yeah, like like generally okay tasting
Whiskey
drinks.
drinks.
Right. Got it. Okay, interesting. So then, damn, dude, that's just for you, Desi. Then, what are your drinks to drink then? For you, what are your go-tos? Is it a White Claw? Bitch, I swear to God, if you say White Claw.
No, it's not. Lately, kind of lately it's been like, so my dad taught me how to smoke whiskey, like do an old fashioned. So that's been my go-to lately. Or if that's not available, then I'll do like a hypnotic and Hennessy, or
The fuck is a hypnotic?
I don't even know what it
What's
is
a
either, but it's blue.
hypnotic?
It's like a blue
What's
drink.
in
I
it?
don't know. Google it. I don't know. It's pretty. Or I
Like,
like moonshine if I have it. Or
ew,
let's try
you
it.
say moonshine? Disgusting.
It's the one in the jar. It's cute. It's yummy. It's really good.
No, it's not. I have not had good moonshine ever.
The old let me see.
You can send a photo in general, but I have never had good moonshine.
It's Old Smoky. That one's the best one.
All right. Well, if you send me a photo, maybe I'll consider, but I
Oh,
don't
that
know.
goes down really smooth. It's really good.
Okay, it better. And then I'll give moonshine not just a second chance, because I've gave it a second chance. I'll give it a third.
Yeah, get the apple one or like the berry one.
Okay,
Ooh.
send it to me. I'll try it with my homies.
Yeah.
Can you send it over to Neuron? We'll all just try at the same time, and then we'll give you a fair rating.
Yes.
Okay, but I feel like you're definitely a harsher critic about flavors than I am, though, for sure. So if you know, if you follow me on Instagram, whenever I go to Disneyland and eat new food, I review shit, right? And the day that me and Christina went to Disneyland and I was trying to rate stuff, she was definitely giving like things a lower score than I was across the board, like consistently like 1 to 2 points lower than mine. So
It so bad.
was it really that bad to you?
Yeah, it was. Okay, well, like, we're saying Disney food, like, we're rating it as Disney food, because then it would be okay. But if we're comparing Disney food to, like, outside food, yes, it was that bad.
No, I've
Because
had
it's
Old
dry and
Smoky. Then no,
salty.
this shit is ass.
It's
It's so
not. It's
bad.
good.
Okay, maybe I haven't had the apple one though. I've had the strawberry one, which didn't even taste like strawberry. That was a lie. Or was it cherry? Whatever. It was a red one. That was terrible. Okay, but yeah, okay. I see your argument there. I see your argument. Outside in Disney, okay. Outside of Disney, not acceptable. I get it. Okay. I mean, okay. I guess we'll talk about Disney for a bit too. Like we've all been relatively recently. Um, I went on Saturday. When's the last? And then you two have also been there recently. I think Desi, you went there like 3 weeks ago. Christina, you went there like a month and a half ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. I guess what are some of your best or worst Disney stories? Because like as a worker there, a former worker, you gotta have some stories.
Oh man. I don't think I have any. It was just recently one of my friends got really drunk, but it was really funny. And she had to at the water ride, when the staff member asked her, "Are you okay to ride this ride? You look a little intoxicated." And she literally like sobered up just to answer like, "Yeah, I'm good." And then right away she started back to being on her little antics and oh my god, it was
Damn.
so
Wait,
funny.
how did is it the water like Grizzly River?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say I was like they don't have alcohol other than the canteen at Disneyland. Okay.
No, we oh god.
This is just more
Yeah.
drunk stories, except now it's at Disneyland.
No, we were really bad about it. We smuggled alcohol in.
Ooh,
Yeah, because we put it in our slushies and all that stuff. But yeah, one girl just got way drunk. Like, it was funny.
was she
Had a good
okay
time.
after the ride?
Yo, she was great, but
Was
it
she-
was when we were
what?
walking. Yeah, it was when we were walking. She dipped out, and I went to go follow her, and then I guess she threw up like by the Little Mermaid. And then like, oh my god, she threw up in the bush. And then I kept following her, and then I was like, "Hey girl, you good?" And then she's like, "Yeah." She was cleaning up and stuff. She was about to walk out of the bathroom. I was like, like she had throw up all over her blouse. So I told her to wash again.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was it. That was other than that, no, I've never had a bad story at Disney.
Okay, we'll come back to your best story then. Okay, Christina, do you have a bad story?
Oh, the trauma.
Oh no,
Um,
we're unpacking your
Not as a
Disney worker
guest, not
trauma.
as a guest. I know. Not as a guest, working there is an experience. I think it's because everyone is so entitled when they buy their tickets. They're like, it's so expensive, and they just don't want to wait in line.
Mm.
But there's a lot of Karens.
Ew.
Or there's like people who come from like out of state or different, yeah, like out of state, and they don't know how to like elote. They pronounced elote
Oh.
or elote.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what do you want? Well, where could you find what? Um, I think the worst story was I got called racist once.
As a
What?
worker, you got called racist as a worker.
I got called racist as a worker
Okay.
because I work at the bar. You have to wait in line. And if you want a table, you have to obviously wait for a table because there's like limited tables. I'm like, hi, if you could just wait to the side, we'll call you right up when we get a table for you. That said, you could wait anywhere you want, as long as you're like within range. This family chose to stand off to the side wherever they stood. I said it to the next family as well, like, hey, if you want a table, step to the side. We'll call you when we're ready." That family waited in front of the Hispanic family. And then the man went up to me and he's like, "Family is in front of me." And I'm like, "Yeah, this is just like where everyone waits in general. It doesn't mean that they're in front of the line or anything." Um, and he just like starts pointing fingers, and you could tell he's intoxicated. And he's like, "No, you put me in the back on purpose. You're racist."
What
I'm like,
the?
"Oh my
I was like,
gosh, what do
how's
I?"
this guy already intoxicated? What the hell?
I don't know, but he's like, you could smell the alcohol. And he's just like pointing fingers. He's like, "No, my family's in the back, and you put me in the back because you're racist." And like he said this out loud in front of like all the guests. And I'm like, "You need to stop pointing fingers at me, sir. I told you could wait anywhere, and you chose to wait here. And it doesn't mean, again, like reiterated, no one's in front of you on this list or anything. You're first." Um, that was a situation, and then like security had to come, and it was like a big ordeal where he did not want to leave. He's like, "I don't care, I want to talk to a manager." And the security's like, "No, you don't get to talk to a manager." And he's like screaming at the top of his lungs. And
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like if you're gonna call anybody out in like a public place that has security everywhere, including Disney, I feel like, you know, at the top of your like screaming shit, I feel like you have to understand that there are potential consequences with that.
yeah,
Of
and I
course.
think it's just embarrassing.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Katinka, it's elote, exactly.
Low T.
LOT. Excuse me, can I imagine walking to like a guy in like Southern California and be like he has like the cart. Can I get one LOT? He'll look at you.
Yeah,
Hello.
it'll be $20 for you.
Can I get an elote? Oh
Can I
my,
get a lots?
and a lots. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I feel like that's just yeah, that's a pretty bad story as a worker,
That
honestly.
is. I'm so sorry that happened.
No, you're good. I mean, it was a long time ago, and I think it's sad to say, but you kind of expect it in a customer service job, especially at like an amusement park, you know?
Mm,
Right. Like you said, there's people who feel entitled because they paid money
Yeah,
to be there.
yeah.
yeah.
So
Jeez.
that yeah, not a pretty look. Um, uh, being a guest, you know, if especially if you have to get escorted out, like you definitely did something wrong, dude.
But like,
No.
imagine being with your family and then you just like throwing a scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But like you could tell like this person was intoxicated.
Yeah, no.
How could you tell? Like was it super
Well,
obvious or you like you
could
smell something off him?
smell it. You could smell the alcohol, and his speech was maybe that's just his speech, but it was a little slurred.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate though. Is that
Mhm.
was that like happened one time? Like other than the Karens, was that like how often would this happen for you?
That was like a one and only time. Otherwise it's just like mostly people complaining, just waiting. They're like, "I paid $300. I don't want to wait in this line." And it's sometimes it's not all bad because they will offer you money. They're like, "Could I give you $50 aside down low in order for you to sneak me in?" Was so tempted to take it each time. Otherwise, I'd be rich by now.
Oh, so you never took a bribe, is what?
Never took a bribe.
Wow, look at you
What?
being a good employee.
Ah,
Wow.
I never took a bribe,
Uh-huh.
but people putting it in my pocket does not count.
Mm.
Wait, what?
Nah, I get you. I'm
Like
picking up what you're
I
putting
never
down.
was like, I was never like, "Yeah, I'll take it out of your hand or anything," because I would mostly say no. But like, I get there, it's like, "Here you go,"
If
and I
it's
like
in
didn't see
there.
it. I didn't see it,
Whoops.
and I didn't see it. Wink, wink. I was
Oh,
like,
so
oh
you didn't
my
take a
god.
bribe. It just things
It
just
fell in.
It
happened.
just fell. It just I don't know how I got there.
And I don't know
Oh,
how they got their seat. Like,
Oh my,
it just
we
happened.
wait.
just became like bestest of friends.
I like, I like I like how you're still at this point Trying to save
Like
face.
if any of corporate is listening or anything, I did not do that. This I don't know
She would
what
never.
what. Don't
I,
ban me.
yeah, you didn't do anything. You don't worry, you
Yeah,
didn't do
honestly.
anything. Yeah, you just happened to find some loose change on the floor while you were
Yeah,
working.
what
Yeah,
the
no big
heck?
deal.
No biggie.
Yeah, no big deal. All right. Okay, okay. Okay, so then what are like some of your best or like favorite ride moments that for you guys then? If those were your worst. So I feel like it can only get up from here then.
Mm,
Best
I
moment or the like your favorite ride?
Both, either one.
uh, I rode the Incredicoaster for the first time in my life when I went to California Adventure recently.
Did you
That
like
was
it?
fun. I really liked it. It was really fun. Probably my favorite ride.
Oh,
Hmm.
hell
I
yeah.
think I like Guardians.
I'm scared.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like drops. Like, especially because it's just a little lap seatbelt thingy,
Yeah.
and I don't want to hold on to my girlfriends. So I'm afraid I'm gonna like squeeze their arm too hard or something.
I think
Understand. I
I
mean,
like it because of the floating.
Oh.
I like that part. I
that,
like the drop.
nice, nice. I used to not like either ride because I was like pretty terrified of roller coasters growing up. I didn't like
Mm.
I didn't like big drops. I was like, like standard fear of heights. Not like it was like, vertigo or anything, but it was just like, I just didn't want to go. Yeah, I like both those rides now, so very nice. Like on
About the swinging gondola.
okay,
Oh no.
okay, so honestly the gondola is not as bad as I thought it
Thank
was.
Really?
Yeah, okay, so the first time I rode the swinging gondola, the one with the rails, right, that moves and swings, with whatever direction the gondola is on or whatever direction the Ferris wheel is on. I rode it first time uh, with Christina here, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Um, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. I feel like it's more of a visual thing more than anything else, just because you're up high. But honestly, maybe it's because I was on the side that wasn't looking at the part that would fall.
Mm.
It wasn't that bad. It honestly wasn't that bad. I could clench to the chair just fine. It's not like I was flying around, but I managed to save face and stay calm for the most of it. So yeah, we got to make conversation with the two strangers on sitting in the gondola with us. So
Oh.
yeah, and yeah, it was all right. So I can say I've ridden everything at Disneyland at least once, I think, except maybe like the small kid rides that I can't ride. So so I think I've ridden everything now that I can.
Mm.
So I think for me, okay. So on Saturday when I went roast most recently, me and my friends, we rode the Incredicoaster one time. We had Lightning Lane, so we went, rode. You're like, all right, cool. That was pretty fun. We got off the ride. One of the friends, it was her first time riding Incredicoaster. She was like pretty scared, but she was like, "Oh, that wasn't that bad. That was pretty fun." And then we looked at the line. She was like, "Let's do it again." After seeing our picture, and you walk the end after the picture, you walk past the entrance of the line again. We looked at and she said, "Let's do it again." We thought she was joking, and then we all looked at the line, and it was like half as short as it was when we first came in Lightning Lane, and we were like, "Holy
Wait,
shit, we're gonna do this." So then within like 10 minutes, we got back on the coaster again, and we were like, "Oh my god, I've never ridden a coaster back to back this quickly before." And like by the second time, I've been at Disneyland for at least 8 hours on that day. So after the second ride, I was just so physically drained. I'm like, I've never felt so tired after riding a roller coaster. I'm just like, holy shit, dude. Off like all the fatigue and all the G-force in the ride, all the blood rushing away from my head into my legs. I'm just like, oh my god, I was just tired. I had like a small headache, but yeah, I never had a crash that hard after riding a roller coaster before. So yeah, but I think Incredicoaster definitely one of my favorite rides at the parks. So okay, question for Desi. Do,
Eh.
do you like the teacup ride?
The one at Disneyland, right? The
Yeah.
Alice in the Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one. Like, I love anything teacup, especially if it's with my older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because we go so fast. Like, my parents recorded us. I think this is at Knott's though, but we were
Uh-huh.
like the fastest teacup. It was so funny to look back at. But yeah, I love teacup rides. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think Christina likes teacup rides.
No, I love a teacup ride.
What? What?
What do you mean what? That's my favorite ride on Disney
Are you
side.
putting words in her mouth, dude? You're bad, bro.
Damn. Maybe I am putting words in her mouth.
I don't think we went on it that day though.
We did ride it. You were dead.
Oh, I did. Okay, no, I liked it. But for some...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
no, I remember. You have the video of me. I love that ride. It's my favorite ride. But for some reason that day I had like vertigo.
Oh no.
Like usually I'm like keep spinning it, and I told Niran to do it that day, and I was like, my head was like swung back, on like the teacup and everything. I looked.
Yeah, like she was good for like the first half of the ride. We were like, all right, how fast are we spinning this? She went, just go as fast as we want to. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go. She went, okay. So we started spinning, and then like we were good. And then like halfway through the ride, she went, oh no, and then she just like didn't look too hot, and then like she did
Like,
that.
I'm gonna throw up.
She did that thing where you just like put your arms out to the side of the teacup and just lean back. I'm like, oh my god. And then obviously I had a video of that. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's on Instagram. And then I took a screenshot of like a freeze frame, and then I made a Will Smith slap meme over it. Okay, because I know teacups are either like people are either really enjoy it or just absolutely hate it because they don't like spinning. Like Kemp hates the teacup ride.
It's so fun.
No, yeah, I enjoyed the teacup rides. I think they're fun. Yeah. So I mean, damn guys, what about you? I've been asking a lot of questions. Do you have any questions for me? I mean, Christina, this is your first time on the podcast, so I mean, you got anything you want to talk about?
You're the pressure. Oh Lord.
Wait, you had a story before we started, something about you being sick.
Did.
All right.
Oh God.
Okay.
Did you guys have a podcast afterwards or that day at all?
No.
Oh my God, I killed Niran's podcast.
Yeah, you murderer.
Sorry.
This could have been episode 107.
Oh. Yeah, 107. Sorry. Okay. That day, I thought I had COVID or something because I was getting like fatigue, body chills, headaches. Like I kept like my throat was like closing and I couldn't breathe or anything. Then luckily after maybe 4 or 5 days I got better. But oh dang it, I have to like say a background story. So I'm staying at B&B for like a month, Long Beach. And you know how sometimes B&B comes with like filtered water and all these supplies and stuff?
Right.
I didn't check the filtered water before using it, so I should have just like swapped out the filter, put a new one in that it came with, and then used it. I kind of just trusted them. Today, before the podcast, I tasted the water. I'm like, it tastes kind of weird. So we got the filter out, put a new one in, and I like just checked on the bottom of that filter, and it was so moldy.
Ew.
Well, I've just like, been drinking mold the past like weeks, and I'm like, no wonder I got freaking sick.
Yeah,
you got like you got food poisoning, fam.
I could have freaking died. This
For a whole
mold.
week.
Damn, that's. But now that you survived, your immune system must be amazing.
Yeah, but
You had to
the person
suffer.
I'm staying with, I had to suffer, and the person I'm staying with didn't get sick at all.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
the
like
person you're.
my freaking immune system.
Yeah, your friend that you're. Did your friend drink the water?
Yeah, he did drink the water.
Like, like this about the same amount as you?
Oh, more because I hate water. I barely drink water.
Wait, wait, wait.
I
Okay,
hate water.
maybe this is more than just the mold issue now.
I hate water. I got sick not because of the mold. It's because I drank water.
Yeah,
Um,
your
no,
body's
I
like
don't like the
finally.
taste of water. And he drinks so much water. He like yeah, he drinks a lot of water. So because I don't drink it, he's like, here, drink more water, drink more water. Um, I I got sick. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I don't think it was the mold suddenly. I'm
It's
just kidding.
it's the water, the amount of water I've been drinking.
Your body was like a literal like biological version of like a mudslide. Like they're like there's supposed to be vegetation on a hill. It's supposed to be have water normally, but you didn't give it water, and then all the vegetation dried, and when it finally rained, it turned
Yeah,
into
my
a
liquids from like
mudslide.
all the tea I've been drinking.
Wait, tea is technically water.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like It's like I drink tea, not water. Like imagine going to a boba shop and you're like, yeah, this is water.
Well, okay, wait. When you mean tea, do you mean like leaf?
Boba.
That's not
No,
water.
like a milk tea.
That's not tea. I mean, that's not the tea I was thinking of.
I was thinking, oh, the
I,
tea I think of is like milk teas and stuff. Those are the teas I drink, not the
I
organic one you put in hot
Tea
water.
bags.
yeah, I
Tea
was
bag.
expecting,
No,
leaf water,
doesn't
flower
even I
water.
don't want leaf water.
This, what the fuck?
I don't want
She
leaf
wants milk.
water.
She wants milk water.
I want milk water.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
I want
God.
milk leaf water.
So cute.
That's actually like okay. Actually, I don't know this about you. How often do you drink tea?
How often do I drink tea? I drink it maybe like every day, once every day or every other day.
Okay, do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
So you drink coffee followed by milk tea.
Yes.
No water in between?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, you really go out throughout your
Jesus
day without drinking
Christ.
water?
I probably have maybe at least 2 cups of coffee a day.
At least. Oh my God.
And then followed by some tea. And
Stop
then maybe
calling it tea. Stop calling
maybe
it
like
tea.
baby steps. Okay, I'm so sorry. Milk tea. Milk leaf water.
I mean, you can call it milk tea. Just don't call it regular tea because it's
No,
not
it's
regular tea.
tea. It's regular tea to me.
The main liquid isn't even water. The main liquid is milk.
Not if you get a fruit tea.
True.
Okay, how often do you get fruit teas in your daily tea drink?
Often, actually.
What, like every other day?
Every other day.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. What fruit teas do you get?
In my mood neuron.
Is it passion fruit?
No, like a lychee or like a peach.
Okay. All right. Fine. It's still not regular water though, so I'm
Basically, when I'm not drinking moldy water, I'm drinking
moldy milky water.
moldy milky water or moldy coffee.
Oh my God. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay, what's your favorite go-to drink? Whether it's coffee or tea. What's your go-to? Americano, latte, cappuccino?
I just go for like a vanilla ice latte.
Very nice, very classic. Yeah. What about you, Desi? Do you have like a go-to drink of choice? Is it water?
It is water. Every time I go to a restaurant, I just drink water.
Yeah, dude. You know what she does when she drinks water at a restaurant?
She puts milk tea.
No. I'm talking about you.
Oh, you're talking me?
I'm talking about you. Dude, you ain't ready for this. Some people like
I
to
put
squeeze.
Plan B.
Yeah, shit. You got it. I was like, some people like squeeze a little lemon, put a little Splendor there. This bitch fucking crushes up a Plan B.
That's water. That's extra minerals, sir. don't judge my daily intake of what I need to have.
At this point, it's an addiction.
It's a vitamin. No, let's bring it down to a vitamin. Okay.
Oh my
Not an
god.
addiction.
Dude, look, I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know how Plan B works because I think I said I was going to come back to this. I don't know how that works. Honestly, can someone educate me?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm a innocent young boy. This is why I've never had a girlfriend. What do you mean? What do you mean?
So when you do the deed,
Yeah, boy accidentally slipped. Okay, and
No,
then
okay, no, I understand why you have to take it, guys. Jesus. Okay, look, I know why you need to take it. I need to know what it does.
it
God damn it, I don't need you to explain the fuccking birds and the bees. So when a boy likes a girl a lot, I'm not fucking asking for fucking
what?
Guys, I am not 12 years old. I know
I'm
what
a good Catholic girl.
whatever, freaking drunk walking New York and Mr. Brightside looking at us.
You're too loud, man.
So if you want the explanation of it, I guess, so it just essentially it'll delay like an ovulation. And it can also like prevent implantation of like an already fertilized egg, but you just need to take it. Obviously the best results are to take it like right away.
Right, because the sooner you take it, the more likely it'll desync with whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Are there like multiple forms of Plan B, or is that just like the main thing that's consistent across like
the pill form?
There's non-pill forms?
I don't know if there are non-pill forms. But
oh, okay. I was gonna be like, it sounded like there were non-pill forms. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a word from our sponsor.
Yep.
Are you clapping? Christina's fucking clapping.
I hope they're listening.
Oh my god. この番組は It's like a Japanese Plan B. グランの提供のグランのスポンサーです。Holy shit. Interesting entry. Thank you for educating me. I feel like someone has told me this like a long time ago, but then I feel like I wasn't paying attention. But thank you for educating.
On my 21st birthday, you were there.
Oh, dude, I don't know. To be honest, okay. So I've technically known you since we were kids, but it's not like we were friends when we were kids, right? We were like, we knew of each other. Yeah. I'm like, I can't even remember how old you are. Like, I'm not gonna ask you to date yourself because Christina's like, stop telling people how old I am. But
she's of legal drinking age.
That's right.
And
That's
all
right.
Old
enough to buy Plan B.
Is there an age for how old you need to be to buy Plan B?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Because just to get political with current events, fucking, was it Roe v. Wade just got overturned this past week? So unfortunate for Americans who don't have universal health care, you feel? So
yeah,
unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I don't want to get into that because I don't know enough about politics. Point is, yeah, I didn't know what like it actually did. So I'm over here like, as a good, I wouldn't say Catholic because technically Catholics, you're not supposed to use, one, you're not supposed to have premarital sex. Two, if you are, you're not supposed to use contraceptives. So
damn.
What do you mean damn?
I'm on the first list of hell.
Hey, it's okay. You can confess.
I can confess.
Oh, remember, not here or to your family while you're drunk. To a priest. Father, please forgive me.
Forgive me.
For I have sinned.
Okay, I just searched this up, but you could be any age to buy Plan B.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thank you for fact checking that. Thank you.
It's really good.
All right, there you go. There you go, everyone. If you need to buy Plan B, send your little cousin to go buy it in the pharmacy. Look, your little cousin might get some looks, but hey, you
Or
know.
just message Des. She has some
Yeah, I might have
just
some in my
money.
pocket.
Oh my god,
When you see her on the streets, just go up to her.
this bitch
Hey,
has
can
like
I
a
have
this bitch has a fucking Pez dispenser.
Dude, imagine. I would love to be that for women, though.
A Pez dispenser to Plan B.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Honestly,
Like, I'm just that
same.
girl, right? Like, you're just that girl. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you have
Okay,
plan B? I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you.
so Bo, what's up? Number one SinnaBunz fan. Okay, question: do you only take Plan B like once, like the day, what,
Right
like the
away.
immediate right away? Like, do you only take one, or does it have to be multiple?
Just
One.
one. Hmm.
Okay. See, I need to educate myself in case, things
Oh,
happen. I need to. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't know. But I need to be educated. But okay. Let's, since we're into this, what are some things as a girl and as a girlfriend, right, that you would think guys would know but didn't know until you told them? Like, do you expect your boo thing to keep track of your cycle?
No.
mm.
He can probably sense it if, like, I'm acting a little off, but even so, like,
She's evil.
it's
I
not, like,
think
on
I
the
like
dot.
announced it.
Yeah.
Like once I get even before, I don't know about you, but I get like cramps or I get a little cranky or irritated. I'm like,
Hmm.
I just randomly shout, I'm like, I think I'm gonna start my period soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so
oh,
now
I feel it coming.
got it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so for you, I don't know if this is like this. Obviously, this varies from person to person, woman to woman. How early can you tell that it's gonna happen? I feel like
Uh,
this is also an important question for me to know too.
it can happen like a week before for me. Like, I'll
Mhm.
get like heat flashes, or like my back, like my lower back would start hurting. I'm like, yeah, it's coming. Or like the
Oh,
cravings.
I think same.
Are you like imagining it and you're like, fuck, God,
Yeah, it's irritating to think about. It's like, God, every
We're
month.
both crying right now thinking about
I
it.
know.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry.
No.
No, yeah, same. I think I could feel it. I get these like mood swings a week before.
Like, I'm a
Oh,
bitch, dude. Like, I'm a.
like fuck you.
Yeah.
No, same.
Like, don't talk to me right now. Like,
Just
I'm
say no.
irritated.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm so sweet. I'm a
Okay.
bitch when I'm not on my period. Just kidding.
Okay. This is where the chat gets lively because I know I have a lot of boys in the chat, a lot of men, the lads. We got to be asking these questions, all right, for the sake of our own safety and the wonderful women we have in our lives. Okay, let's make this clear. Okay, I expect him to keep track of mine. Okay, I got her phone. Check her calendar. Periods are irregular. Is that true? Periods are irregular.
Yeah. I think it depends on some people or
Mm-hmm.
your diet.
Yeah.
Like if you change it, you're gonna have your regular periods, but
Oh,
when
it's
they
like
are
it
irregular,
depends on diet too. I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh
Or even
wow.
like your stress levels too sometimes.
Okay,
yeah.
that one makes more sense than diet to me.
No,
Okay.
diet too.
No, I know, but like, it's like, oh, stress, like your body is like under
Um,
different pressure rather than like just like food you're eating. Because one for me, other than maybe just like sugars or like a bunch of fat or a bunch of salt, I'm like, I feel like that necessarily doesn't affect your reproductive system per se. Because I don't think it like think about it in that kind of connection. So that's interesting to me. Okay, go on. I'm listening.
I think that's it.
You're
Yeah,
d-
but like if it is irregular or like it's later than normal, the cramp. I don't know about you, but the cramps hurt so much.
Uh-uh.
Yours doesn't
Luckily.
hurt.
No, luckily.
Oh my goodness, mine's awful.
I know. I hear that some girls, like, they can't even get out of bed.
Yeah,
Like,
especially like if it's irregular, it's like super late. The cramps hurt so bad that you like don't want to get up. Mine's not like that. I just get even more irritated because of it. Or like I get antisocial.
mm,
I see. So for you to like you guys have never been so immobilized by the cramps and the pain. You guys sort of just try and do your best to carry on then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that. I mean, I respect it. Everyone who goes through it, but damn, that sucks. Cause,
It does. Bad.
yeah, cause for me, it's like I've never really had to experience stuff like that necessarily because I've had two older sisters, but because they're my older sisters, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference whether they're on theirs or they're just being mean to me in general. So I wouldn't know. Um, so like that's why I said like I've never had to really identify like when it's happening. Um, okay, but what are some other stuff like for you two? What are the things that your boo things or like anybody that cares about you generally speaking can do to help on a monthly basis or just any kind of timely basis?
Just being understanding and
Mm.
listening, or I guess like it's not a need, but it is highly appreciated when he does cater to like my cravings and stuff. Like he does make it a priority. Like if I say like, oh, I want corn dogs, and like, okay, corn dogs is what we're getting, and I'm very fortunate that he's like that. But
Uh,
um, and yeah, like listening is a huge thing too, because like I'll
I'm
be
a
crying
great
over like the dumbest I'll be crying over the dumbest things, and he'll just listen. He won't even talk, he'll just listen.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, which I appreciate it, because oh gosh, I don't even know.
It's like
Well,
it's good. It's good. Like you better be a great boyfriend. I swear to God, Bo. Fucking swear to God. Like I know I don't hang out with Desi and stuff, but like fucking at this point she's now like an equivalent to being a little sister to me. So hey, you know what happens. You're gonna catch more than these fucking hands. You feel me? So
that's right. That's right.
damn. All
Say it
right.
louder.
Say it louder. It hides behind me. Like, what the fuck? Okay. I don't know. He knows. He knows. I'll caps your lips, man. Man, you better catch your lips if you keep talking. Man, you better shut your cute ass up before my lips touch your penis. You feel me? Jeez.
Oops, I slipped.
Oops, I slipped. You better shut up before I punch your dick with my lips. Okay. All right. We'll get back to this. Obviously, if you guys are good, you're my boy. You're my boy. Anyways, Christina, back to the question. Back. No, no.
I got distracted by the
But
penis and the lip kissing. I feel like you want that to happen a little too much, Neron.
no, it's just the boys being boys. Okay.
Mr. Steal Your Man.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's like when you're with the boys, your girl takes second seat. Okay, that's just how it is.
That's right.
It's just a bromance. Whether how it doesn't matter how well the guys know each other, but if they have that same vibe, then it doesn't matter. Then an instant bromance connection is. It's not even like a real bromance. It's just you have to
It's
one up
known.
your girl. That's it. That's it. That's the goal. That's the goal. So especially in like Western culture, that's just the goal. Anyways, but back to the question. Christina, what are some things that you would want or advice to give for when that timely or monthly basis for you?
I think just being attentive and patient. Um, Again, like we could get a little moody, and obviously you shouldn't use that as an excuse to act up or anything. So everyone should be more aware of like each other's feelings, but just like patient with the cramps or the cravings, or just maybe you get a little more irritated than normal.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
it was just more like, oh, let me understand why you're upset. How could I help? And I think I'm like fortunate enough to have someone so understanding and get, like maybe heat pads when I need it, or medicine, just medicine, heat pad, snacks. Just like a movie is what I need.
Interesting.
Oh.
For so then I know this sounds like, I don't know if this is a weird question, right? But for other than, let's say, like understanding and listening and stuff, like let's say for the food cravings or like, a simple activity, right? Like maybe even just like, just resting or like getting a blanket or watching a movie or something like that, right? Um, is it, will the same act, would you ask for the same act to be done like, every month or like consistently, or is it different every time?
I think like with medicine and like heat pads, I think it's like consistent throughout. I think it's like something good to have on hand or in your house
Mm,
whenever that happens. Cravings and obviously how you're feeling that time could change. So like sometimes I'm not always in like an introverted mood where I just want cuddles. It could be maybe I want some fresh air and just walk around to distract myself and get something to eat. So I think it's just communicating with your partner and seeing what they need.
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. Um, do you agree with that, Des, or
Oh
no?
yeah, 100%.
Okay, okay. See, this is great insight for me. Like I'm taking like mental notes right now.
No.
So I gotta, because I feel like I'm one of those guys where it's like I have a bunch of female friends and and guy friends that are in relationships, and but I usually hear this more from the guy side, and it's like, oh yeah, but I feel like hearing this from the girl side is definitely more different, because guys, we like to joke around, right, about it, but like hearing it from you two really just helps like solidify it in my mind that uh like if I were to be in that scenario, it's like I would try my best to understand. But if I'm always asking questions in the moment, I feel like that wouldn't help and it could make things worse, right? So if I come into this with like knowledge prior, then I feel like it'd be a much smoother going forward. Because I didn't know any of this shit. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you. This
Of
is
course,
great.
but
This is
I feel
great.
like we'll both like regardless in the future if you need us be here to answer more questions if you need to as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like my girl slapped me and
Exactly.
she's on her period. What do I do?
Oh, you called the
Leave
freaking
her.
police. Yeah, you leave. You Chris Breezy her
No,
back, bro.
Of course, and we're both gonna show up and we're gonna I'm like, you got this, girl. You got this, Des. I can't.
okay.
I'll shit talk while she does the slapping.
I can only hold one of you back.
Exactly.
Okay, wait, I want to help beat her up too. Oh my god, the whole squad coming through.
I'm gonna
Sla-
throw pineapples at her.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
And Tahine.
That's a
And
huge.
tahini.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Okay,
thank
smush
you, thank you for
and
coming to
beat.
my defense, friends. Okay,
Welcome.
I mean, okay, so that maybe that was an extreme example, right? Obviously, like a slap. Okay, maybe that
It's
was a
me.
little
She
extreme.
slapped me.
It's what?
I imagine. Okay. Well, one, you should never be in a relationship where it's abusive
Right, right. No, I
and
know.
slap.
You're right. I
Or
understand
stay
that.
with anyone who abuses you.
Right. Okay, but okay. What? Okay. What have you done anything extreme to whether to yourself or to someone else when having your time, or no? Or if you can
No.
recall, where you try to hold it back as much as you can and just be irritated.
Yeah, I get irritated and sometimes I'll like be snappy or a little sassy, but it's not like anything too serious. I think it's more like you know how when you're hangry, you act differently?
Yes.
I think that's like how I act when I get snappy on my period.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I feel like I should have followed this question up earlier. So you know when it's coming, roughly, let's say a week before, right?
Mm.
And then how long does that last usually? Like you're in that like moody, crampy, irritated time zone, roughly speaking. Is it another from like when you can tell it's coming? So is it until it's done, or is there after stuff too?
Mm.
Mm, I think it depends on the girl. I think everyone's very different,
Yeah.
especially your body is different.
Mm-mm.
I don't get it a week before. I get it like maybe 2, 3 days before, where I get cramps, random mood swings, hunger, and craving. And then once I start, I only have those symptoms for maybe 2 to 3 days. Goes
Mm-hmm.
away, and then I just like get cramps from that point on.
Okay. Gotcha. What about you, Des?
Um, yeah, I'm thinking usually it is like 2 to 3 days before. Um, and then it's just mostly the heat flashes and like sweating at night is what gets me irritated, but I'm not
So
like
I don't get heat flashes or sweating from it.
you're lucky. It's so uncomfortable, but I don't get cramps, or if I do, it's only the first day is when I start it, and it's not severe. And yeah, no, that it's just like prior to that, it's just the 2 to 3 days. Like it's either like I'm really snappy, or for example, like if someone's teasing me, like it's like a push, and then I freaking punch them back, with something I say. Like it's just like unnecessary. It's like uncalled for.
Oh,
But
I guess it. I get it. I get it.
yeah, that's like me snappy. But aside from that, no. Like I feel like I kind of have it in check. I want to think. I don't know. I don't know though. No, I don't have it in check because because it sucks. I don't like it.
Okay.
I hate being hot, and that's what the one thing I'm granted is I'm always hot when I'm on my period or when I'm about to start. It's just so hot. I'm sweating.
Oh, I see. I see. Well,
Mhm.
Not help if you like turn on the AC.
It doesn't. I remember I was literally at Costco, and I was in the freezer, like the where the
Oh,
vegetables are.
yeah,
I
the
was
milk
still
section.
so
Yeah.
hot. I was so hot. Like
damn.
that's how bad my heat flashes get.
Damn, that's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason I just crave like potatoes.
Oh,
I don't know.
that was gonna be my next question. I'm like, what do you guys crave? So yours is potatoes, carbs. You like carbs? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I need it. It's just the one
Same.
thing I
I like.
crave.
Are we the same person? I also like carbs. I get like that or chocolate,
Classic chocolate. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
or I love my spicy chips. So like
Yes.
Your
any spicy.
your
Anything
paquitos.
spicy.
I don't love taquitos. I like taquitos with cream cheese. Have you guys
Not
tried that? That's so.
I like
not
hot
taquitos.
Cheetos.
Paquitos, the hot chips.
What? Cheetos.
Oh
Hot
my god.
Cheetos.
Okay, hot
I thought you said
Cheetos.
taquitos.
No, paquitos.
Wait. I'm
Wait,
not
what are
even
we?
thinking. It's Takis. I got mixed up with Takis and taquitos.
Yeah. this bitch. This bitch, I swear
Takis
to
with
God.
cream cheese.
I've never
Okay.
Am
tried
I
this.
hungry?
I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry.
You just had pineapple.
That's pineapple. That's not taquitos and I mean Takis and cream cheese.
Are you
The
guys on your
name
period right now?
I just got
honestly, I
off.
might.
Dude, she's been in too much pain from the moldy water. She can't even tell if she's on her
Oh,
period or not.
get my girl
No,
some
it's
boba.
because I'm not on it right. The TMI, but yesterday I was watching TikTok videos and they weren't even sad videos. I'm just sitting on the couch crying.
Oh, girl, I feel you.
And then and I'm like, it's gonna start, it's gonna happen.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't even like a cramp thing. You just started crying.
No, I just
Interesting.
crying and that's when I knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I start craving things more than I normally do and I get emotional.
Yep.
Interesting. Interesting. Takis are too salty, according to Spalding in the chat. So,
I
um,
don't like Takis. You should try it with Takis and cream cheese.
great.
That's a
Cheese and
move.
cream cheese are good too.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, okay. It's been roughly an hour and a half. I mean, regarding anything we've talked about before we head to a short post podcast show, do you guys have any questions for me? Or it doesn't even have to relate to anything we talked about. Anything.
What are you
Don't
doing?
come on all at once at
What are
me
you
right now.
doing?
Hmm.
What are you doing? How's the weather?
This weather, it's actually not too bad. It's not too hot right now. A little breeze coming in
You've
through
been
the
doing
window.
well.
I mean, I've been all right. I'm still recovering from my full day Disney trip. My legs are still feeling it because I worked out yesterday and I worked out legs again, and I was just, oh, that was rough. My recovery window is a lot longer than I expected it to be. So it's okay. It's okay. But yes, yeah. And anything else you want to ask me?
No.
No, no. Okay.
No.
No,
No.
no. All right. Well, with that said, thank you everyone for stopping by, and of course, my Neon. What do you crave? Great question, Spalding. My cravings happen like my menstrual cycle. With an MA menstrual, happens whenever I feel like it, aka once a week. It depends what I want. Sushi, food, burgers, sandwiches, barbecue. I don't know. For some reason, my cravings are slowly getting healthier. Slowly, like it's not like ice cream and boba and like potatoes anymore. Now it's just like, oh, okay, the healthy noodle dish. Maybe eat some vegetables or something. So that's it. But I do have very unhealthy cravings, like all you can eat sushi. So that's all. All right. Thank you for the question, Spalding. But yeah, thank you everyone stopping by. Thank you for these two lovely ladies stopping by and educating me a bunch about their trauma and and their womanly needs. I don't know how to phrase this nicely.
Your womanly needs.
I don't know what to phrase. Can you help me phrase this better? Don't cancel me now. Cancel me
That's
now.
perfect. Womanly needs.
Yeah. I took that one from The Simpsons, so I'll probably pull up that clip actually. But yeah, thank you, SinnaBunz and Christina, for coming on through. Do you have any last shout outs before I end the recording and we head to the post podcast show for a little bit?
Nope. Shout out to Plan B. Remember that spot?
Oh yeah. Remember that spot and SinnaBunz.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Takis.
Dude, we need to make a slogan for you. I like fucking. We'll talk about this in the post podcast show before YouTube gets any more demonetized than it needs to be. But yeah,
Plan B and Pez.
the Pez B,
Pez B.
the Pez B dispenser. All right. Well, once again, thank you two for coming by, and say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.